Hey YouTube, Natural Charm 80 here, back with an update on what's going on with my hair. If you've watched any of my videos and saw one of the videos I did where when I took my sister locks out, how I mentioned that I would eventually lock my hair again, but I just knew that I would not go the sister lock route. So I finally came to that time where I really felt ready, to lock my hair. So on Monday, August 3rd, I started putting in my mini 2-strand twist and finished early, in the wee early hours on Tuesday, August 4th. But for symbolic reasons, when it comes time for me to celebrate, I guess, my 1 year lock anniversary and everything like that, I'm gonna go with August 3rd, especially since that was the day that I started the majority of them. So let's see. I started out with, of course, clean hair. I decided to use the Taliah Waajid products because I really like her stuff. This is the Black Earth products. So I started off first using this, it's called a pre-cleanser. It's a stimulating herbal cleanser. It's like mentholated too, because it was just all nice and it got mint and menthol and all that stuff in there. And it really stripped my hair and got it really nice and clean to get rid of a lot of the, buildup from previous products. Even though I've been using, of course, regular shampoo, I always still don't believe that shampoo gets everything out, because some of the shampoos, claim to be like moisturizing shampoos, or they're doing this and the other. So that means they're coating your hair with something while it's cleansing or cleaning. Then followed up, after using the stimulating herbal cleanser, I used the Total Body Black Earth shampoo. Now this one did feel like a conditioning shampoo because as soon as I put it on my hair, my hair just felt super soft. But a lot of these products are pretty natural. This one has rosemary extract, yarrow root, has olive oil. It has some vitamin E in here and sage and just little different things like that. Then after that, I use the enhancing herbal conditioner, sorry. For a conditioner, it didn't feel like my other conditioners. I'm pretty sure that it, did what it needed to do. It says that it leaves hair soft and manageable, even though it was already soft and manageable after using the this Black Earth shampoo. But it also says that it coats and protects hair. So, I guess there's something on here, that'll help coat it, and then it restores and locks in moisture. So I went ahead and used that. And then, sticking with the Taliah Waajid products, I decided to use the Lock It Up gel. This is the regular light one, because they also have a, what's that one, super, or extra hold or something like that. But I don't think I need that, at least not right now. And this one has rosemary and nettle. It defines natural curls and it holds locks. So, I just decided to use those products. And I really like this. I know some people don't agree with starting locks using, of course, beeswax and honey. They said don't start your locks with those. Some people don't even like starting their locks with gel. If you start your locks with Eco Styler gel, people are like, oh, don't do that, you'll have buildup. But this gel, or it's not really a gel. Oh yeah, style gel. Anyway, okay. Yeah, so this gel, what I like about it is that, one, I noticed that it dries very quickly. So while I was doing my twist, I'll be halfway down and it starts to get really dry, and I have to add a little bit more so I can continue going down my hair. But when I went to wash my hands, Like when I tell you this stuff came off my fingers with just water. I didn't need soap. Whereas if I'm using, you know, like Eco Styler or just any of those other, you know, gel-like products out there, I have to use soap and really get like a good lather just to break up the stuff and get it off my fingers. But this stuff, and I say my fingers were clean with just water. So that just lets me know that whenever I shampoo my hair, you know, this stuff should come out fairly easy and won't cause buildup. So what else? So while I was doing it, I had a mirror behind me, and then I had one in front of me so I can see, so I can, you know, do some parting and keep things as fairly as even and neat and aligned as possible, even though I mean it's not 100% perfect. And I knew that it wasn't going to be going into this. You know, I decided to do it myself so that I could have like a more hands-on experience with it, and I can really say that these are my, like I started these myself, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh my god, where'd you get your locks done at? Like I did it myself. I'm like, oh yeah. You know, so, but it was really good. I mean, funny thing is I used to do mini twists in my hair all the time as a protective hairstyle. I forgot who I first saw do it. I think it was like Kiki Curly Queen. I want to say it was her. And I used to watch her YouTube videos, and she used to do her mini twists, and she'll leave them in for like about a good month or so. When I was natural and when I had like enough hair, so I was probably like maybe a year in or a year and a half or something. I started rocking mini twists, you know, and I would leave them in for like a month. And I've always used to say, hey, I can just leave these in and just start some locks, but I wasn't ready then, you know, and I already knew that I didn't want my locks to be like too thick either, and I wanted them to be as small as possible, but of course they're not like as small as sister locks. So this is one, a twist from the middle, like the of my hair. This is from the back. So they're fairly the same size all over. I kind of followed that whole method that they do, like even with sister locks, and when you go get your braids done at the braid shop, how sometimes around the perimeter of your hair the braid tends to be a little bit smaller, a little thinner if you will, and then when they get to like that middle section they thicken them up just a little bit. Not purposely doing that, but I just think that my hair density is already a lot in the middle, so it's just, and by me trying to keep things even-ish, I just happen to have more hair in those sections, but it's okay. And I also really prefer to start off smaller because I always feel like, hey, later on down the road, if I feel that they're still too small, I can always combine. But later on down the road, if I started these off already big, then I'm stuck. Or it'll take really a long time to split the lock. I mean, I've seen lock splitting videos, but it's a long process. You know, so I did think to myself though, as I was getting kind of done and I was like working in this little top area, I was like, you do know that you're gonna have to like retighten those later on, right? And I'm like, oh yeah. And I'm like, it's okay. It'll be okay. When that time comes, it'll come. Let me see what else I wanted to say. Okay, so for now, initially I actually thought that I would retighten doing the interlocking method because you know, when I had the sister locks, I loved the way the interlocking worked. And at first I kind of saw that one of the cons of palm rolling was that you couldn't get your hair wet immediately because then your roots would just unravel again. And what else? And that was basically it. But the more I started like looking at a whole lot more lock videos, and I follow a ton of different lock communities on Instagram, I started, you know, I just like the overall look of palm rolling. And it's funny because like just last night I was watching a few videos by what's her name, Zen Lioness something, I if I can remember her name. I've been watching a few of her videos. Yeah, she started her locks, I want to say like 2 years ago or something, but I'm starting from like the beginning because I just discovered her on YouTube. And it's so interesting that she made a video where she talks briefly about the difference that she's noticing between interlocking and palm rolling. Because I believe when she first started, she did do some interlocking at one point, and then she went to palm rolling, and she said you can feel a big difference. And I've always thought so too. I feel that she said that she can see the difference when she pulled her lock out. She can literally see what parts of her lock was interlocked, and then she can see where the palm rolling took over. And I've always thought so. I feel that palm rolling allows the hair to more do what it needs to do. I feel that interlocking puts more constraint on the hair, by going through and making, I think it puts, yeah, I just think it constricts it a little bit more, puts more strain on it. Not strain, but constraint on the hair, and it keeps them more condensed. I've always noticed that. I feel that palm rolled locks tend to have a thickness to, even if you start off with small, like I feel that they still get like a nice little plumpness to them as opposed to the interlocking, but I don't know. So anyway, so I'm just rocking this style that I've had for, I did it since I finished. So when I finished like 3 o'clock in the morning on Monday, but I had to get up and go to work. So I flat twisted the sides up and let them join here, and then this front part here had like a little hump in the front, and then the rest of it I'm just letting it hang down, and I like it, but I'm gonna take these out. A few things. One thing is I do wish that I had went on ahead and colored my hair before I started, but I didn't have the color, and I wasn't going to be able to get the color, and I didn't want to wait. Again, most people's lock journeys are really significant to them, and I picked my starting date on purpose. I'm in a very new phase of my life. I'm going to be very gentle here so as to not actually take out the twist. Alright, that's that. And that's a twist. And ooh, that's a twist. Look, it's been flat twisted up in there, but it looks like it needs to be redone. I don't know. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, I picked the day I picked. I'm going through some new changes in my life, really good new changes for sure, and but and then of course, and then also on August 3rd is basically 3 months before a milestone birthday. 35. Yeah, so August 3rd is 3 months before my 35th birthday. And so it just really seemed significant to me. I like August. A lot of things happen in August that are usually first. August is like the first day of school starts back in August. I'm really big on numbers, and I'm really big on significance and stuff like that, and let things have meaning, and especially since, lock journeys are, again, really supposed to be special. So this is it. So I did it in such a way to where I definitely do have a middle part if I ever need one. And of course I have different side parts, even though my main side part that I ever really rock is on this side. You can see I can do that side part. I can do a more off side. So, I really did some good parting here. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can turn around just to show you a little bit of how it looks on the inside here. I hope you can see. Sorry if you can't. But okay. So that's really it for now. Now I look crazy, so I took all my hair down. I don't really have anything else to hit up. I think I might leave it down though. That way we won't do that anymore, but I'll fix it. I might spritz it with like a little bit of water. or something like that. So you can say, oh, look at me now, I don't look like it's okay. So I'm excited for the most. I'm excited. This is something I've always, wanted to do. So I finally did it. And this is the beginning of it. And I just can't wait to see how things progress. Oh yeah, another thing. So my daughter had asked me, because of course when she saw my hair, first she thought it was really cute, and I've gotten some compliments already with it in this stage. But she asked me, she was like, I said something like, oh, there's one thing I didn't like. And she was like, oh, was it the shrinkage? And I was like, oh, actually, no, I like the shrinkage. It's hot down here in Georgia. And the less hair on your head is like way better. So this is one hair. And then boing. Another one. Boing. So, there is definitely some shrinkage. But like when I say I am really okay with it, it's fine. I feel a lot more comfortable with these twists than I did with my sister locks. I kept saying that I loved them because I wanted to make myself love them, especially with the price I paid. I had to love them. With these, I'm fine. I only had to fix one row because the very first row I did, I realized that I think I did them a little bit too big, especially for them to be in the back. But I didn't want to start over right with them, so I just kept going. And then later on that day, I finally was able to split them. So, let's see what else. There was something else I was going to say. And see, that's what happens when I don't write my stuff down. I'm always forgetting something. Oh well, I don't really remember right now. But that's it for now. So, but just definitely stay tuned. I'll be back to just, keep showing my progress as things go on. I usually stick to a schedule of washing my hair once a week. Even, back in the day when I used to do these mini twists as a protective style, I would still wash my hair once a week. So I'm not going to let that stop. There may be times where I may have to redo a few twists, but usually not all. But they usually all actually start acting like they want to stick together quite quickly. So I don't really believe I'm going to have a big problem, with this or anything. So that's it. Well, again, I don't really know how often I'll do updates right now. I don't know if I want to do them weekly after each wash to see any differences, or if I just want to wait until monthly. I know most people do monthly, especially if I notice if I need to retwist my hair or not. Because even with sister locks, I used to get my retightening every 6 weeks at first, but then one person did suggest that I get them done every 4 weeks, which of course was very expensive. So anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks, I can see myself probably needing to touch them up so everything will look cute and neat as possible. But that's it for now. But thanks for watching. Again, if you're interested in seeing my lock journey process, just stay around. Okay, bye.